Wild Guns Reloaded was developed by Natsume Atari and was released on PC in July of 2017. It is an updated version of the cult Super Nintendo classic Wild Guns. I rented Wild Guns once as a kid, and I wish we'd just kept the game had I known how hard it would be to find later on. But thankfully now, though, there is a version on PlayStation 4, PC, and the Nintendo Switch. How does it stack up compared to the original? Let's find out. Wild Guns is a shooter that takes place in a small subset of video games like Cabal, Bot Vice, Sin and Punishment, and others where a character is controlled like you normally would, but the reticle of where the character aims is controlled at the same time too. It takes a little bit of practice for it to click, but once it does, this game style is fun as hell. Wild Guns Reloaded is very steampunk influenced, and it has 4 player characters to choose from. Clint and Annie are from the original version, with Doris and Bullet being brand new characters. Clint and Annie are very similar in how they play and how they use guns, while Doris throws grenades and Bullet the dog has a robot that shoots for him. Both of these new additions add a different style and challenge to the game. The main characters have a standard machine gun that they use as their default weapon, with upgrades that can be obtained from certain enemies post-mortem. The additional weapons include a grenade launcher, shotgun, heavy machine gun, a laser gun, and pretty much a little weak-ass pea shooter that does nothing. Each character has a lasso that can be used to stun enemies. I didn't use mine all that much, but it is super useful if used correctly. Bombs can be picked up too, and you can carry a total of 5. These can get you out of a pinch if enemies are piling up on the part of the screen in front of you. I tried to save these strictly for bosses or mini-bosses since they do so much damage. There's also a bar that fills up next to the character's picture avatar that will upgrade to the Vulcan cannon once it is filled. This makes the character invincible and makes their shots do much more damage. Using the jumps, double jumps, and rolls available are crucial in surviving when being fired upon from just about every direction. Things can get chaotic really fast, and thankfully you will see where most enemy fire is going to go, and you can also see a lookout word bubble beside the character's head before something bad is coming their way. Plus, if dynamite gets chucked your way, it can be chucked right back. Enemy bullets can also be shot out of the air whilst they're coming towards the character, so finding that sweet spot where the bullets are being shot out and taking care of them before they come your way helps a lot. The player character is only given 3 lives, much like a game series like Contra, and 1 hit will take a life, so the game over screen can come quite quickly. There are unlimited continues though in the single player mode. In co-op mode, however, this isn't the case. Once you and your friends lose all your lives, you are booted back to the title screen, which is pretty harsh, so you and your friends will need plenty of practice and teamwork in order to make it out alive. The point of Wild Guns is to blow shit up in several different locales and try to get through in one piece. There are 2 new stages in Reloaded, Underground and the Flying Ship. All of the other old stages are here in full, even though Desolation Canyon, Underground, and the Flying Ship are all on different difficulty modes. So Desolation Canyon is on easy, Underground is on normal, and the Flying Ship is on hard. This adds some replay value if you want to play through all the stages and sharpen your skills along the way. Since Reloaded has tons of achievements based on beating all the games on all difficulties, or on one continue, or getting through each stage without losing any lives, completionists will have plenty of replay value here. Each level is laid out typically with a few different sections with tons of enemies, and the sheer amount of different enemy types is awesome, so things feel fresh with each level. Plus the boss fights are pretty neat. The only thing you'll see a bit over and over from stage to stage are the mini-bosses. This isn't really a bad thing though. Wild Guns is kinda short, so it never overwears its welcome in any aspect in my opinion. It's quite tough but fair, so I don't find the difficulty to be overwhelming, even though deaths will happen a lot while learning the ropes of what to do and what not to do. The graphics have been updated slightly, with everything being in widescreen now, where more enemies in the stage can be seen, whereas the original was only presented in a 4:3 ratio. There are also new character animations, and they look great. I'm so glad Natsume left it looking pretty much like the Super Nintendo original. You can even add scan lines if you're into that sort of thing. The sound and music are fantastic just like they were before, and I have no complaints for that department whatsoever. So would I recommend Wild Guns Reloaded? Hell yes I would, especially if you already love the original. I find this one to be even better, and the game has oodles of replay value throughout. The new levels, up to 4-player co-op, and the new characters can add a lot more of that as well. So as long as you're cool with a challenge and like Twitch action shooters, then I think you're gonna have a pretty damn good time. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you want to see more reviews, go ahead and click that subscribe button and click the little bell beside it so you can get notifications each time a new review is put up. I got plenty more videos that I'm going to be making, so thank you for the support, and I'll see you guys next time.